What up, fellers? You know who it is. Got a story to share with you guys. Met this chick at the gym last week. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. Early in the week. I think it was Monday. Because I did legs on Sunday and then I did back on Monday. So yeah, it was Monday. She wasn't giving me any choosing signals, right? But I should make another video talking about choosing signals because it goes over so many guys' head. It's not all about choosing signals, okay? AMS talks about it all the time, but that's not important for this video. But anyways, I walked up to her, excuse me. I walked up to her, talked to her, introduced myself. Hey, I'm Zeke. What's your name? Are you from here? Yeah, cool. I'd like to get to know you more. Let's hang out sometimes, or let's go out for some drinks. I can't remember exactly what I said, but we exchanged phone. No, I gave her my phone number, and she hit me up later that night, and then we set up a date for Thursday. Went out Thursday night. I bought her a Bud Light. I think it was like $2. Like, I was literally calling all the bars around where I live, and I was asking them, hey, what's your cheapest drink? And if they told me and I didn't like the price, I was like, all right, so do you guys sell beer? And if you do, what's your cheapest beer? Because usually beers are cheaper than your mixed drinks and vodka and all that other stuff. So I found the cheapest beer there, Bud Light. And I could tell she's not like a beer type of girl, but whatever. I don't really care. I didn't even ask her when I was ordering the drinks. I didn't even ask her, hey, what kind of drinks do you like? I just kind of order it. Whatever. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. I'm not here to impress you with what I can buy you. I'm here so that we break the ice more, and then we become comfortable talking to each other, and then we make things happen back at your place or my place, wherever. So we ended up going back to her place. Now, while we were talking in the bar, she mentioned that she doesn't like the guys in the town that we live in. And it's not just the guys in that town. This is for guys everywhere. And when I heard that from her, I knew instantly in a heartbeat that, hey, this is a great talking point and I need to make a video on this. And I actually have a couple more videos coming up that I'll be talking about other great things, great talking points that I picked out from that conversation, along with a couple other girls I went out this weekend and picked those conversations up too. Very important videos coming up, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. These are very vital information that's coming up. Pretty much the same things we talk about, but to give you guys a confirmation coming from a female's perspective. So you guys can finally calm your hot ass down and at least take the information in and not take it with a grain of salt. Because a lot of guys do that. You guys listen to our videos and like, oh, this guy's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, I'll tell you what another girl told me, and then maybe you'll take it. Anyways, so she said that a lot of guys become very clingy right after they have sex, right after she gives up the ass, gives a little bit of taste of the ass, right? And guys, instantly I knew that was a shit test. Instantly. She was trying to see where I fall. Why? Why was that a shit test? Because what do we all know about high-value alpha males or high-value males? Real men. High-value real men. What do we know about them? We don't become clingy, fellas, to women. We become clingy to our purpose. We become clingy and attached to our life mission. We become obsessed with success and improving our lifestyle. Who cares if this chick stays around in my life or not? Who cares even if I get laid with this chick or not? I really don't care, because I know what the big picture is. I know what the end game is. And that's what we red pill content creators try to make you guys understand. And when she brought that up, she was trying to test the waters and see what kind of guy I am. Guys, even guys get turned off when a girl is acting clingy. Clinginess, neediness is not an attractive quality. You guys need to get rid of it. How do you get rid of it? You either have an abundant mindset, which comes from being on your purpose, getting your life goals taken care of, or you have a lot of other women to choose from. But the first option, being having an abundant mindset and having things going on for yourself in your life, is the best option. It's the best result. Why? Because even if you have a roster of women, it's just a matter of time. You're going to lose them all. We all know this, right? You're not going to create a roster of women at age 25 and expect every single girl on that roster to stay in your roster when you're age 45. That's just unrealistic. You're going to lose every single one of them in that roster during that 20-year time period. So anyways, and I told her, I let her finish her piece first, right? And she was complaining that like guys can't even last in bed, whatnot, and that was another shit test. Obviously, she was trying to see how I would respond to that, and the way how I responded to that, that's another video topic. Made her more wet. I could tell by looking at her body language. You guys need to focus on body languages. But again, these are all other video topics. That's why I said there's way more important videos coming up about this conversation with this chick and a few other chicks that I dated, that I went out on dates with this weekend. And she said that this one guy she gave her Snapchat to last week. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, so you gave me your number and another guy's number. Like you hit me up, you're talking to me and another guy. So that's just to prove that these women are always juggling multiple cocks, right? Everything we say is being proven over and over again. And she said that this guy she gave her Snapchat to, like, started Snapchatting her 2, 3, 4 times in an hour. And I waited 5, 6, 7 hours to respond to her texts in between. Obviously that raised her interest, fellas, right? That is very unattractive when a woman takes 3 hours to respond to your text and you instantly hit her back up within the next 5 minutes. Why? Like, how do you not see that the woman is either shit testing you or she's just not interested? And either ways, why would you lower your value like that? And even when she was responding immediately after my response, I would take another hour or hour and a half to respond to her texts. And when we were texting, she was trying to get my non-sexual attention through engaging into conversations that you normally have in person, face to face. Like, she was asking me questions about myself. She's like, what do you do for a job? Where do you live? This, that, and the other. And I just completely left her on red. I ignored her for 2 days. And when the day of the date came, the day that we were supposed to hang out, I texted her that morning, completely disregarding her questions about my life. And I told her, so at this place tonight at 10 o'clock, right? You down for that? Do you know what she said? Sure, yeah, I'm down. She did not even bring up the fact that I just completely ignored her questions. Because I passed that shit test, and that's all that matters. Now, you guys don't need to analyze all these different situations. You don't need to microanalyze every single thing, right? You need to just have an idea of how the date is going or how the interaction is going. Stay on your mission. The mission is just to get the ass as soon as possible, right? So stop giving your non-sexual attention over text and this, that, and the other. After you get a girl's number, your main focus should be always to get her out on a date, to meet up. You're not going to have sex over the phone, right? So you're going to have to meet up with her. And that's always should be your prime focus. And you always want to cut all the bullshit out and go straight to the point of setting up a date, a time and a place, regardless of where she's trying to take the conversation to. And if she's not complying with your program, with how you are trying to lead things, next her, plain and simple. So anyways, after I heard that from her, that she's complaining about guys being clingy and this, that, and the other, and the guys just blowing up her phone, Snapchatting her all the time, 2, 3 times an hour, and is getting really annoying. She's complaining about all this. I'm just sitting back with my arms across. I'm just listening to her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then, do you know what my response was to that? I said, really, huh? That's interesting, because I'm getting the exact same type of vibe with girls in this town as well. Because this one girl I slept with a couple weeks ago wanted to date me wanted to get in a relationship with me 2 days later. And and I told her that, I told her that, girl, you're crazy. Like, I told the girl who I was on a date with, told her that the other girl was crazy. And the girl started acting all weird and started crying and whatnot. I said, girl, I just met you like 2 days ago. And I could tell that this girl who I was on a date with is a relationship type of girl if she's with a high value man, if the guy is right. So instantly after I told her that girls also act clingy to me, and I don't like that. That turns me off as well. Instantly after I told her that, I said, I'm not opposed to relationship or dating or none of that, you know. It's just I'm waiting for the right person. If the right person comes along, hey, we'll see how things go. I kind of go with the flow. I just passed 2 shit tests in one response. Now, obviously, guys, I have advanced level game. And it took me, what, 17, 18, 19, 20? 7 years. 6 to 7 years to learn this amount of game. I can't teach you that in one video, obviously, right? But don't worry too much about it, guys. That's not the main point of the video. The main point of the video is after we just finished this conversation, we went back to her place. We smashed. And I laid it down so well that she was telling me to stay the night after. Here, this one girl, the same girl who tells me 30 minutes ago, or sorry, an hour ago, at the bar, that she gets turned off when guys are acting clingy after they have sex. And now the same girl goes back to the house with me and she wants me to spend the night with her. After telling me all this bullshit about how she wants to live a free-spirited life, how she doesn't want to be locked down, she wants to do her thing, she wants to be strong and independent. Tell me how that makes sense. It doesn't, fellas. Do you know why? Because women are backwards. They're backward creatures. And this is why I can never take women seriously. They always, how many times do I have to tell you guys, or how many times have you heard it from another woman that, oh, I want a guy to treat me well. I'm tired of dating these bad boys, these assholes, and treating me bad. I want a guy to treat me nice, care for me, buy me flowers, and end up going home with the bad boys. How many times have you seen that happen? Sun's right on my face. I'm gonna move a little bit, fellas. I have seen that happen numerous amount of time. And matter of fact, I have been on both sides of the scale, of the spectrum. I've been that nice guy, and now I am that asshole. This is why you can never take women seriously, fellas. This is why you need to take your life goals, your life missions seriously. Not women. They're just a byproduct. That's it. You keep your shit together, they're gonna come. I promise you. Man. And on top of that, now yes, you have to understand that I did lay the pipe well, and I did portray high value. I did not act needy and none of that. And all of that came together for her to tell me to stay the night. And another thing, fellas, what you have to understand about women being backwards is that they're slaves to their emotions. So when I say that women are backwards, hear me out. Check this point out. This is a very important talking point I'm about to mention right now. So when I say that women are backwards, I'm saying they're backwards from our perspective. Looking at women through a man's logical perspective makes women seem backwards to us. But in their head, everything makes perfect sense to them. Why? Because they are a slave to their emotions. So whatever emotion she's feeling at that point, at that moment, will make her say things that resonate with that given particular emotion that she's feeling at that given moment. Disregarding everything she said in the past counteracting to how she's acting right now, and also disregarding everything she will say in the past, she will say in the future, counteracting everything she's saying right now in the moment, because she might not feel this exact same moment 5 minutes from now, and she probably did not feel this exact same moment 30 minutes ago. So when you understand this, that women are primarily ruled by their emotions, women become so easy to understand. Their actions, how they're saying things, what they really mean, their body language, what you should say, what you should tell them, what you should say to them, how you should react, all of this falls into place. Woo! I just broke my chair on camera. That's funny. Whatever. Let's grab another chair. What's up, neighbor? Getting fat, fellas. No, I'm just kidding. I'm bulking though, so maybe putting on a little bit more weight. But anyways, so fellas, that is the main purpose of this video, is that yes, women are backwards, but why is she backwards? Okay? This is why. And I haven't hit her back up yet. When I was leaving, I told her, hey, you have my number, hit me up. There's always tomorrow. I gave her the possibility that, yeah, I might spend the night some other time down the road. So you stick around me and I keep getting the free ass that I was getting tonight. Well, not really free. It cost me $2.20 and an hour of conversation with her. Right? $2.20 for the beer and an hour of conversation at the bar. That's all it cost me. So fellas, this is why your purpose is so important. So important. And fellas, by the way, the receipts I keep on these women are me making porn videos with them. So that's why I can't show you guys on YouTube. But if I get big enough on YouTube to where I have a large following, I'll show you guys then. Somewhere else, not on YouTube, right? This sun is pissing me off right now. Anyways, fellas, it's not rocket science. It's human evolution that you have to understand. If you just even read a few psychology books, do some research on psychology and evolution, women's nature and women will make perfect sense to you. The reason why a lot of you guys struggle with understanding women and what they really mean versus what they say is because you guys just have a few experiences, maybe 5 or 10 experiences with women, and you go on YouTube, you watch some YouTube videos from some immature dudes. I'm not talking about you red pill content creators, the other side of YouTube's. You watch videos from that, and you hear some things from your parents and from your friends who don't know jack shit either, and you believe that this is how life is supposed to be. When you start sleeping with 50, 60, 70, 100, 110, 120 women, you start seeing a pattern, one after one after one after one. And all this red pill stuff that we try to preach to you guys start making sense. So that's why I tell you that if you really need to have that confirmation of, do women actually act like this? Are women really these things that we say that they are in this red pill channels? If you really need that confirmation, if our words of mouth is not enough, just go sleep with 100 women. I promise you, you're gonna see every single thing that we say is right to the point, to the T. It's true to the T. Just do it. You don't believe us, right? Okay, go ahead and try it out on your own. Do your own experiment. Go out and pick up girls. Learn game. Learn pickup artistry for a little bit. Yeah, have experience. Have experience with it all. Don't just sit in a black pill monk mode all the time. To grow, to really expand your mind and to grow, you need to have experience with it all. In my opinion, if you really want to have the ultimate abundant mindset, you need to see both sides of the equation. You need to see how women act and how the interaction goes between man and a woman from a pickup artist standpoint, from a player standpoint, from a blue pill beta man simp mangina standpoint, from a red pill guy standpoint. You need to experience every single standpoint, every single viewpoints. And in my opinion, that's the ultimate way to fully develop this mindset, this abundant mindset, and actually accept the red pill and move along with your life in a positive direction. Guys, follow me on Instagram at zeekpeak. Ask me questions on there. I check my DMs a lot more frequently than here YouTube comments. YouTube sometimes even deletes my comments before I even get to them. Also add me on Snapchat at wasik_69. That's WASIK_69. But I hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Share your stories with me. Ask me any questions that you need me to address in my next videos. But until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.